Off topic, but I got my first fitted hat today. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? I paid too much for it, but isn't she pretty? Hi everyone, my name is Emily and today I'm going to be doing my July book haul. So I'm just going to accept the fact that the book buying is just not gonna stop because it's still happening. But you know what? I'm not mad about it. That's the thing. I have books from all over the place. Hold on, let me figure this out. I have 3 from Thrift Books, 6 from Barnes & Noble, 4 from the Amazon bookstore, and 1 that I got in the airport on my way back home from Connecticut. Also, the fan's going off again and it's facing me this time, so that's why it looks like I have like a L'Oreal moment going on. I'm gonna start off with Thrift Books because I think those are the oldest ones here. The first one is The Woman in the Window by AJ Finn. This one's super popular. I know it's gonna be a movie soon. It gives me the same vibes as The Girl on the Train. I just know that this is a mystery thriller. The next 2 books from Thrift Books are actually new. They're not thrifted, but they're The Secret Adversary and The Mysterious Affair at Styles by Agatha Christie. If you watched my 24-hour readathon, I tried reading 450 from Paddington and I ended up actually DNFing that book. I didn't like it. I don't know if it's just because it's a Miss Marple mystery. I don't know, maybe I just don't like Miss Marple. This one features Tommy and Tuppence, which I have not read from before. So maybe I'll like them too, but Poirot is hands down always going to be my favorite. I do want to read more of Miss Marple stuff because, number 1, I have one other book that features Miss Marple already. It's called The Sleeping Murder. And number 2, because maybe it was just that one book. I don't know, I just didn't like it. And speaking of my 24-hour readathon vlog, I did buy these next 2 books in that video, so I won't really talk about it much because I already talked about them then. The first one is A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair, and the second one is Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Imide. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. She's 21? She's 21? Oh, I kind of said it right. I didn't even realize that the author was only 21. I'm 20. My boyfriend is 21. What the heck? Anyway, I feel like out of these 2, I'm more excited for this one because I love me a good mystery. And this one's like Gossip Girl meets Get Out, I heard. The next 2 books I got from Barnes & Noble were actually part of the buy one get one 50% off deal. I originally just wanted one of them, but then I looked up the reviews for the second one and it sounds like such a good book. I don't hear about it often on Book Talk or BookTube, but it sounds so interesting. But anyway, the first book that I was originally getting the deal for was 28 Summers by Ellen Hilderbrand. I saw this on Haley Pham's channel when she did a 24-hour readathon type vlog, but I've heard of it before and I'd heard of the author before. The reviews for this book are fantastic. I kind of do want to read it next month if I can, just because it's a summer type book. And then the second book I got for the deal is All the Devils Are Here by Louise Penny. This sticker is really bugging me. Oh, that came off really easily though. That's nice. Like, look how gorgeous this cover is, and the reviews are like at least 4 stars and higher. I think it's like 4.2 at least, which is really high. It takes place in Paris. It's a murder mystery thriller. Somebody dies. And so I'm really excited, and if I like this one, maybe I can read more of this author's books. Oh my gosh, I just realized that the cover looks like Starry Night. I love this so much. I want to read this one in August too, but the thing is, I have so many like summary type of books that I need to read before summer ends because now's the time to read them, you know what I mean? The next 2 books I actually got today. Went on a little shopping spree. But the first one is Heart Bones by Colleen Hoover. I didn't even know until my last book haul with a bunch of Colleen Hoover books that she started going indie. I had no idea because she's been with Atria Books for the longest time, and then she just went indie. And good for her, cause sis, get your coin. Do not pay other people for like promo and stuff. You have your own promo. You don't need promo. You got TikTok. The only thing that bugs me about this though is that my Colleen Hoover books don't match in height. Like, that's so annoying. This one's about a girl whose parents are separated. She lived with her mom, and they grew up poor, I'm pretty sure. And then her mother passes away, and she asks her father if she can live with him, but she didn't tell him that her mom passed away. And then apparently her dad's rich, and then she meets a boy, and he's rich, and apparently they have a lot more in common than they thought. And the last book from Barnes & Noble is The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. I've been hearing such good things about this one on BookTube and Book Talk, especially from Steph Bohr. I get like all of my recommendations from her nowadays. She's a great person to look to for recommendations. This one is pretty chunky. It's kind of thick. It's about a wedding in Spain, and the girl needs to bring someone as her +1 so it doesn't look like she's single in front of her ex-boyfriend, I think. If the angle changed, it's because my camera ran out of battery. The next book is the book that I bought at the airport. I think the store was called Cover to Cover, and it was in the Hartford International Airport. I think it's called the Bradley International Airport? Not sure. But the book I got there I think was very fitting because it's Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. And I think the main character or the love interest is a pilot. There was such a big Colleen Hoover hate train like a year or two ago, but now everyone loves her. So I'm kind of confused. Then I got one more Colleen Hoover book, which I think is going to be the one I read next. It's Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. But I got this one at the Amazon bookstore. Jeff Bezos is taking my money again. This one is about a mother and her daughter. And the mother had her daughter young. And she just doesn't want her daughter to follow in her footsteps. That's the basic premise that I know. But I don't know much else, and I kind of don't want to because Colleen Hoover's books have a lot of plot twists and stuff usually, and I don't like spoiling myself for those, so I'm gonna keep it that way and not read more about it. The next book I got was Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. This one's also very popular. I saw this one on TikTok. I need more mysteries because I'm starting to run out. Then I got Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This one is about late 60s Hollywood, and it's about a girl and her band. And I think it's told in interviews. I want to read this one before I read Malibu Rising, and since my copy of Evelyn Hugo is also in paperback, I'm gonna hold off on buying Malibu Rising until it comes out in paperback, just so that they're all matching, because I don't like it when they're mix and matched. It's not fun. And the last book in this book haul is The Martian. This is not The Martian. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. We're gonna say Andy Weir. I read the first 2 pages in a Barnes & Noble, and I had to stop myself from reading because I knew that I would just keep going and going and going and going. This was originally $28.99, which is basically with tax $30, but I got it for 14 something at the Amazon bookstore. So thank you, Amazon bookstore. Oh my gosh, my cousin just invited me to play Fortnite with him. I guess that is my cue to go. This was the last book anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!